Okay.
I'm so busy today in the basketball. Hello, morning, yes, what's wrong
What's
with
so
you?
good about it?
Sorry?
I'm dying here.
No, you're gonna be fine, girl. Nobody worries. I'm not going to worry. I'm just going to go put a drip up on you, okay? I'm just going to come and put the drip on you.
Nurse!
Okay, relax, girl. I got the gloves. I got the hand spray. Just give me the arm. Just give me the arm. Relax yourself. Relax, girl.
Nurse!
Come.
Help me!
I'm helping you, doll. I'm helping you. There are.
You're hurting me!
I see my hands. This thing, 70% alcohol is gonna ruin my tail. Nobody's looking. The emergency bell's going. I must go.
Oh, hi. I'm Tanya. I'm your nurse for today.
Are you gonna save me from the other nurse?
Yes, sure. Let me go wash my hands quickly. Okay. So, first of all, when you need to have your nails cut short, clean, and your sleeves short beneath the elbow at all times. And then we at the tap, this is your sink that's lined. And then you need to open the tap first, run your hands through the water, and then squirt the soap, and then form a lather. Then you rub your hands together to form a lather, and then palm to palm, rubbing your hands to clean the top of the hands, and then fingers interlock, and then fingers interlace, and then this is to get all the germs in between the fingers cleaned out properly, right? And then you do that again, and then you clean in a circular movement your thumbs, like that, and then in a circular movement your fingers to your palms to clean out all the germs that are on the tip of your fingers and in your nails. And then you run your hands through the tap again, and then you close your tap, keeping your hands up, right, so that the water doesn't run down back to your clean hands. And then you take a paper towel, and then you wipe your hands down clean. And then you open the trash bin, and then you discard, and then you attend to your patient. When you get to your patient, again, use the D-germ to disinfect. To disinfect. From each patient, you need to clean your hands at all times to prevent cross-infection from patient to patient, and from patients, from nurses to patients as well. Patients, how can I help you today?
I'm feeling better already.
Advantages of washing your hands. Letter 8.
Stands for airborne illness. Airborne illness can be spread as a biological droplet passes through the air when people breathe, sneeze, or cough. It can be on people's hands, on things that they touch. If you don't wash your hands appropriately, it easily spreads.
N is for no cross-infection. Correct hand washing techniques stops cross-infection, meaning stopping the germs to spread from person to person.
D is for disease can be spread by touch, therefore it is important to wash your hands before eating.
W is for washing hands, saving life. The surprising health benefits of clean hands is by washing their hands properly, people can prevent the spread of disease and infection in hospitals. In hospital, good hand hygiene slows the spread of resistant bacteria.
A is for abrasive. Abrasive hand washing can lead to the chapped and the broken skin. Abrasive is washing of the fruits, and the veg can also destroy the skin of the fruit, where many nutrients and vitamins are found.
S is for scrub. When washing your hands, it's important to use proper hand scrub liquid to ensure bad germs are destroyed and good bacteria is preserved.
Disadvantages of not washing your hands. H stands for hands. Infectious diseases spread by touch. There are certain diseases and viruses that we get by neglecting washing hands. Noroviruses, most common cause of viral gastroenteritis in humans, and it is transmitted when people don't wash their hands. Nosocomial infections, this is transmitted in hospitals because of staff and patients not washing their hands. Hepatitis A, this is an infection which is often spread via food which has been contaminated by people preparing it who haven't washed their hands after using the bathroom. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, about 80% of diseases is spread by touch.
Washing our hands before dealing or working with patients ensures and improves our patient care by preventing the spread of germs.
N for nosocomial infections, which are infections that have been caused by organisms that are resistant to antibiotics and may be acquired during hospitalization. These infections are transmitted through direct contact from the hospital staff inadequately sterilized instruments, poor or no hand washing, or even the food or water provided at hospitals.
G, give me a 5. Water, soap, scrub, rinse, and dry.
D is for overwashing your hands. B, this is a picture of beautiful moist hands where your body produces oils and keeps your hands moist. Overwashing your hands is damaged skin, damaged hands, and D-gem can cause allergies.
Hands before and after caring for someone who is sick. Always wash your hands before and after treating a cut or a wound. Always wash your hands after using the toilet, after changing nappies, cleaning up a child who is using the toilet. Always wash your hands after blowing your nose, coughing or sneezing. Always wash your hands after touching an animal, after handling pet food or pets, after touching garbage. Always wash your hands.
Why? This is you. You are responsible for your own health and safety. If you fail to do a proper hand wash, we are subjecting critical ill patients at a risk of hospital-acquired infections.